Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis. Van der Vaart! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hakimi, and he cuts out the supply. And he thumps it clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle.
It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's burst through! Shevchenko was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Opts to... And the shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes is offering a wry smile there.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And it's Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's Neymar! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's looking to set free a runner. And he's straight offside. Roberto Carlos. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Torres. Shevchenko! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Bellingham. Back into the middle. Some really good ball movement. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Almost half an hour in now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
And a shot! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Fiddles it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Interesting ball. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Neymar. Bellingham. Given the lift of his goal.
There they go, hunting again.
Chance to shoot. He's had a hit! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter.
Heads it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, right place, right time. And he can clear it away. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Griezmann. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 23. Camisa 14. Camisa 9. Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11. Camisa 5. Camisa 7. Camisa 3.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Benfica are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Can he finish? There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates how...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bellingham! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substituição em campo.
Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Fires from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hakimi. Subimendi. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Played out towards the right wing. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Davids gets it away. Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez, over to the left. Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substituição.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up.
Musiala tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground.
Can he put it away? And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Mbappe, and that is a little undercooked. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Musiala, there's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Musiala demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again. Benfica take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so...
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Fernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Interesting ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's Roberto Carlos. Zubimendi. Ball played for Kokchu. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Beckenbauer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hernandez. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the flag has... Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kokchu. Mbappe!
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's following up! Goal! Barcelona!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Musiala. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Hernandez. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar going full tilt down the left. And that is masterful defending. Crossed in once more. Tries to get it clear. And he thumps it clear. Kokchu. Benfica are looking to break at pace. Musiala. Can he pull it off? Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Always onto this. Caught offside that time. That has ended up in no man's land. Subimendi. Musiala. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Gnabry. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Kökçü. Messi. Conte. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Owen. Hakimi. Oh, important interception. Benfica with the corner, they're first. Hakimi plays it short, just eases him off the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Fernandez. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Unai Simon goes short. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Second period then underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Played out to the right. Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Subimendi. Fernandez. Plays it in low.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And here's Owen. He's had a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Benfica get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. And it's Conte. Good read, needed to be. Costa Curta. Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Kokchu. Hakimi. Shot at goal! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Benfica have their third corner. They've played it short. And now they... Kokchu! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Neymar. Conte. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Hakimi. And it's Conte.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's going to be another corner, I think. Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Hakimi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Gnabry could try cutting inside here. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Marcou para o Barcelona. Aos 78 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 20. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Referee's given a throw. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short.
Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rodri. Koundé cuts it out. 5 minutes left on the clock. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is Mbappe! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments. Speculative strike. Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's found him in space. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was quick to react. Hernandez. Bellingham. And that's been won straight back. And that is that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It's Inzaghi! Diaby! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Diaby actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Benfica have the chance to go the other way. That's a decent clearance. And it's Stoichkov. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Koundé cuts it out. Played out wide. And that's played in. Decent hit! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Convertido en el minuto 7. Número 7.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Kokchu. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's through here. And Stoichkov!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Koundé. That looks a good ball through. Big chance, must be! Chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Convertido en el minuto 15.
Benfica have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Benfica have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Kokchu. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Played back in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Benfica! And the comeback is complete!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Benfica get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Musiala. He's played him through. And he's managed. Great chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Stoichkov. Hernandez. And that was very necessary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that's well seen too. Works it forward. Ball is over the line. Fernandez. Musiala looking to add to his goal. Kukçu. Koundé. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
There's the hit! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That has not gone well. That's a nicely measured pass. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Benfica blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Subimendi. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hernandez, great hit! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Benfica utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. There's the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Neymar, and he's in on goal. Musiala is flagged offside. Koundé, Hakimi, spread neatly. Hakimi looking to run onto it. That could spell trouble. Hakimi. That's good defending, very good defending. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Benfica are having a ball here.
Kimmich. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh no, this does not look good.
De este partido fue de 80.953.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Costa Curta. Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Adams. And it's Van Bauten.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Adams. And Hernandez. Beckham. Oh, what a mistake! They're urging him to shoot. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Kimmich.
And it's been given away. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining one.
Ah, he's given it away. Hits one! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Kimmich.
Hernandez.
Kimmich.
And it's Beckham. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? He scores! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Belten. Beckham. Koundé. Van Belten. Oh no, what has happened here? Now the finish! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Número 15. Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 11. Entrará al campo número 24.
Time for a change in personnel.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, terrible pass. Mbappe! Koundé. Van Belten. Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Owen, reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
We have already started here.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Played back in. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Cleared without complication. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Out for a throw. And he thumps it clear. Quarter of an hour played. And he's let fly! Beckenbauer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Owen. Back into the middle. Neymar! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Benfica are doing very great hits! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Oh, it's just a little long. And now they can clear their lines. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kokchu. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Martinez clears it away. Played back in. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Vinicius Junior! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And it's Scholes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Out of play for a goal kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's the throw. defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Scholes has created one goal already. Neymar, Owen. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And he's been shifted off it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Benfica ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Scholes. Benfica finding their passes. Rodri. It's Vinicius Junior. No way through there. Koundé. Hakimi. Subimendi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckenbauer. And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he can clear it away. That looks a cracking ball. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta works it forward. Zubimendi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a hit! They are rampant! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0. There's the shot! Scholes. Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold. Martinez. Now Saliba. More and more pressure on the ball here. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior. Look at the space here. Closing in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Roberto Carlos can get it clear. That is good strength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Kokchu. And here's Scholes. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Neymar. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Yamal goes steaming forward, showing good feet.
Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Threads one in. Scholes. And that was very necessary.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 18
Costa
serán
Curta.
sustituidos por
Koundé
el dorsal 4,
distributed tidily.
el dorsal 8, cambio de jugadores.
Subimendi. Bellingham. Messi. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And here's Musiala. De Jong. Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Kimmich. Mbappe. Into the last 5 minutes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now he's off and running. Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Kimmich. And that is as far as it goes. Benfica pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.